Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, and I'm back. I'm so excited to be back, and I found out what the problem was. One of the things that you guys should know if you're going to be going live in 2022, one of the things that you definitely should know is that you want to make sure that you have an Ethernet connection and that you plug in directly to your Wi-Fi. And that is going to give you a great streaming experience. Okay. Plug in directly to your Wi Fi. So I just wanted to come on tonight. Greetings and hello, everyone. My name is Tony Coleman-Brown. I just wanted to come on to talk about social media trends for 2022. Yes, we are in a new year. I'm really excited about 2022. If you're not excited about it, you should be. We're in a new year, and the possibilities are endless with regards to the things that you can do with your business and where you can take your business or your life just in general. And one of the things that I am really excited about in 2022 is doing more video. And, one of the biggest trends probably of the year, and this trend, it started out, I guess, at the beginning of when, social media first got popular with people really beginning to do more video. And then, like, these video platforms took off with platforms like Vine. Y'all remember when, they used to say, do it for the Vine, right? Do it for the Vine. And people were going viral on Vine. And then Vine really, TikTok really became the elevation of Vine. And I think one of the things that happened, Happy New Year. One of the things that happened on, with social media is that I think that the whole phenomena with TikTok really took Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg for a loop because I don't think that that was something that they anticipated. I know that Zuckerberg and his crew was pretty excited about Instagram and IG being created. And when TikTok took off, I think that nobody was, expecting that. And so I'm hearing that, and I don't know if you guys heard this, but I'm hearing that one of the shifts that's going to take place in 2022 with Instagram, and this is going to be a complete paradigm shift for IG, is supposed to flip to be primarily video. I know that, like Reels come into Facebook, IG Reels, and, people posting their TikToks over to Facebook. Well, I mean, video is just going through the roof. And so Instagram is going to look to focus primarily on video with IGTV, and, they're really going to focus more on that. These platforms are making it so easy for the average person to have above average success. And one of the things that, I talk to young people a lot, and with mentoring and a lot of the things that I do. And I also talk to a lot of parents. And one of the things that I would say all the time to parents is that one of the things you want to teach your kids how to do is to not become so much of a consumer and to just make a 1 degree shift from being that consumer of a lot of information and content, especially online, to becoming a producer of a lot of that information and content. So it's like a 1 degree shift from being a consumer to being a producer. And so for 2022, as it relates to social media, one of the things that I can say that everyone should be thinking about if you're thinking about becoming an influencer, if you're thinking about growing your business or your brand on social media, one of the things you should be thinking about is making that 1 degree shift and not be so much the person that's looking at the screen, but making that 1 degree shift and becoming that person that's on the screen, right? So you don't want to be consuming of so much information as much as you want to be producing a lot of that information and content. It's like a lot of times, people have imposter syndrome. And they think that, oh, I don't have what it takes, or I don't have enough information and knowledge to really go out there and to put myself out there and to share information. But you have so much knowledge in your head and so much content that you just have to believe in yourself. One of the things that I posted on my page the other day was the way to get more fans is to first become your number one fan. So you have to first believe in yourself and your ability to go out there and make things happen. And once you become your own fan, then other people will become more comfortable being a fan of yours as well. And once you start putting out great information and content and start blowing people's mind, of course, that's going to help you out too, right? So I want to talk a little bit about what some of the experts are saying about what's going to happen on social media in 2022. So one of the places that I like to go to get information about social media is Social Media Examiner. Socialmediaexaminer.com is a great website, and you can get good information and content. So one of the things that they're talking about for 2022 is that Reels is going to take over on IG. Well, we talked a little bit about that, and we talked a little bit about video in itself and how IG Reels are very much similar to TikToks. So if you're comfortable with yourself and you're comfortable putting yourself out there, hey, why not cut a couple of Reels, cut a couple of TikToks, and really, just kind of go for it. Now, one of the things that Social Media Examiner is saying that is just wow, is crazy amazing. And I'm really excited about this is the fact that social media, not social media ads, but Facebook ads in particular, are getting a lot smarter. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me. I've, run ads before in the past, run quite a few ads on Facebook in the past, to be honest with you. And the Facebook ads have, now all of these smart features that if you just, kind of put yourself out there, you don't even have to be the best media buyer out there today to really have success with Facebook advertising. Because with the smart technology, I mean, Facebook has become better and better and better at finding your audience for you. So you don't have to work as hard as you normally would to really, get out there and to, have successful ads. So Facebook ads in general are a lot smarter, and that's super super cool. They're smarter and they're more effective. Also, what Social Media Examiner is saying is that long form content is going to take center stage again. And long form content is where you just have longer videos. So not just the, short videos with people dancing or somebody saying, look here or look there and things like that. They're really saying that a lot of the longer content, the longer videos where you're given a lot of content for not just a minute or 2 minutes, but say for 60 minutes or so. They're saying that that's taken center stage. And I can understand why that would happen, right? And, you think about it. When it comes down to social media, to be honest with you, um, most of the platforms reward you for keeping people on the platform a lot longer, right? So a lot of these platforms, they don't want you to, have people come in and then immediately have people leave. A lot of these platforms want you to actually, keep people there and engage people for a while. So some of the things that you can do on your videos is just really come on and have people, just kind of have a chat and have people really engage with you. So that's what, these social media platforms want, and they will reward you for that. So when you come on and you do your lives or you cut your videos, know what you want to talk about, and, plan to be on for a little while, right? And and the platforms will reward you. So so basically, when it comes down to video and social media for 2022, I think that at the end of the day, what it's going to all come down to, in order for you to have success, is for you to really work on building more intimacy with your audiences. And intimacy, not, like just being whatever. Intimacy in terms of really allowing people to get to know you so you can build that know, like, and trust factor. Also, just being a little bit more transparent, because one of the things that I found about social media, and I think that this is what gets most people become afraid because they think that, oh my God, in order for me to go live, I have to put on all of this makeup, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. They don't feel like they could just be themselves. They feel like they have to be extra, because a lot of times, when some people are on social media, one of the things that they do is they really get glammed up. A lot of times they do these more editorial type of videos or photo shoots and things like that. A lot of people spend a lot of money and a lot of time, when it comes down to, their social media. They spend hours getting their face made up, or they have a photographer come in and, take professional pictures and things like that, or do more professional photos. But I don't believe that it has to be that way in 2022. I think that when it comes down to video, the more raw that it is, the better that it will be. So I think that you could just really relax more and just be yourself more. I don't think that you necessarily have to be perfect either. I think that you just have to be you. So in 2022, yeah, it's going to be about video, but in 2022, it's also going to be about you just being, who you are, and building that intimacy, and building that trust. you know um so I think that YouTube, let's talk a little bit about that, right? YouTube also, I guess they want to get into this Reels game, and they want to get into the TikTok game. So YouTube actually created something called Shorts. So basically, you can create these short videos on YouTube, and you can create something that's very similar to like a TikTok or a Instagram Reels. But I just, like, YouTube is a different kind of platform. It definitely is a video platform, but I think that people come on the platform for different things. I think they come for like how to's, knowledge, information, to learn something, learn how to fix something, learn how to do something. So I don't think the shorts should be a part of your strategy if you're building a social media strategy. I wouldn't waste my time on YouTube Shorts. I would, build a more longer term strategy with a more stable platform. But like I said, video definitely is still everything. And yeah. So video on LinkedIn is another thing that social media examiner is talking about. Now, here's the thing about LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys have been on LinkedIn for a while, but if you haven't, one of the things you might notice if you were to go on LinkedIn today, especially if you were to go on LinkedIn from your phone, you're going to realize that LinkedIn has become very social. Very social. LinkedIn almost looks a lot like the Facebook timeline feed. And, ever since like Black Lives Matter, LinkedIn has gotten really spicy. There was a time when LinkedIn was really all about just, for the most part, business. But now people are talking about everything on LinkedIn, and video is still very popular on LinkedIn as well. So, I think you guys will be shocked if you were to go on LinkedIn today, and then you can turn on creator mode in LinkedIn and just build this whole world. Now, if you were a person who is in, a career and looking to, like, say, for instance, you might want to become a subject matter expert in your career about something. Well, you can start cutting videos and you can start building up a following for a particular topic that's related to your career, and you can become a thought leader in your industry, and you can build it all on LinkedIn. I mean, you can do it with videos that you may cut, you can do it with articles that you can post on LinkedIn. You can also build groups around, your industry, and it could be huge. It could be huge, guys. Um, so that's something that you might want to think about as well. And, especially if you're building your influence around a specific industry that happens to be like a professional industry, right? Like, say, for instance, if you're an engineer, you can build a whole level of influence around engineering using, LinkedIn. So, that's something that is like, that's going to be really, really cool. But like I said before, video is key. Video is key in 2022. And you want to create as much video as possible. One of the things that I would suggest that you do is go on a schedule for your videos. Um, Also, one of the things that you might want to do is pick out a variety of topics that you're going to want to talk about, and show up on a consistent basis, whether that's once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week or however many times a week you want to show up. Definitely show up. One of the things that I did was I created a free guide, and if you're interested in that, you can get it by going to TonyColeman-Brown.com, and the guide is 50 ways to market and promote your business on social media. Definitely you want to do that. I am definitely coming on again tomorrow. Somebody said they're up in their LinkedIn game this year. I know that's right. Definitely do that, because LinkedIn is a great place to play, especially if you want to, build influence around a specific profession. I think that that's an excellent, excellent idea. But definitely, download the guide if you're interested in that. And also, what you are also going to want to do is you're going to want to join our live networking and training experience that we're having. We're having that in on January 20th. And if you're interested in planning out, like, say, this first quarter, you might be interested in planning out what all of your social media is going to be for the first quarter, or you might be interested in planning out what all of your marketing and promotion is going to be over this first quarter. Next week, Tuesday, we're actually doing a live quarter 1 planning session. So that's going to be taking place from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Online. And definitely, if you're interested in doing that, I am going to drop the link in the chat so that you can sign up for that, because you're definitely going to want to sign up to participate in that. And it's going to be a 2-hour event. It's going to be a 2-hour event, and it is going to be amazing. So I just dropped the link, and so you guys should definitely check that out. It's going to be a great, great training session. Like I said, we're going to be covering all of your planning for the first 3 months. So one of the things that you want to do is definitely start working your business in like 90-day sprints. And your business really works easier. Life works easier when you plan it out. When you don't plan, it life sometimes feels like the four walls are caving in. But when you do plan, it's a whole lot better. So definitely look out for that event. And if you haven't registered for it, you definitely want to register for it. We've had some amazing testimonies that you will find on the landing page that the registration page that I just dropped in the chat. And you will definitely find some of the great testimonies from our full year planning session. But we're going to do this planning session in, like a 90-day sprint. And, you will be surprised what you can accomplish in 90 days. So you definitely want to sign up if you haven't signed up yet for the 50 ways to market and promote your business on social. You definitely want to do that. And I'm just going to close this video out by, saying that video is not just king in 2022. Video is king, video is queen, video is everything in 2022. So if you haven't created your video marketing strategy for this year, then you definitely want to do it. I know my kids are scared because I told them, I said, I'm going to be doing more TikToks this year. And they were like, Ma, don't do the TikToks. But Ma's going to do the TikToks. And so we'll see how that works out for 2022. But I hope that you have an amazing year. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for putting up with the last video because we did have some technical difficulties, but we were able to get past that. And now everything is working pretty smoothly. So I'm really excited that you were here tonight. And I hope to see you actually again tomorrow because we are going to go live again tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit more about, like digital marketing. I'm not going to say exactly what the topic will be, but it will be a digital marketing topic. And you guys will hear a little bit more about it. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. All right. You guys take care and have a great night. And remember that 2022 is all about you, but it's also about video. All right. Take care. Bye now.